India, China, and Pakistan are quickly expanding their nuclear arsenals in South Asia. China has increased the number of missiles in its nuclear arsenal during the past few years. Here India and Pakistan have tripled their nuclear arsenal size in the last 15 years. At the moment, Pakistan has 160 nuclear weapons, India has 160, and China has 350. Similar to America, the three nations are capable of operating nuclear bombs from the same land, air, and sea. Each of the three has a unique strategy. The latest assessment from Washington's Carnegie Endowment on Asia's three nuclear powers has been made public. With the retreat plan in mind, America and Russia have quickly maintained their nuclear arsenals. Former U.S. Department of External Affairs official Tellis claims that despite their many differences, Pakistan, China, and India are considering using nuclear weapons in place of the weapon used in the current conflict. China and India, for instance, have pledged to refrain from using nuclear weapons first. According to Tellis, America does not trust China's promises. Pakistan shares similar reservations about India. However, the nuclear arsenals of China and India are compliant with their pledge. As a result, the situation appears more stable when taking into account the expanding nuclear stores. But the position of China raises questions. According to the U.S. Defense Department's Pentagon, China can produce more than 1,000 nuclear weapons by 2030. She aspires to equalize with her main foe. If this occurs, India would be concerned that it will not be able to match China as a trustworthy defensive force. India would wish to harm China's major cities if it reduced its nuclear arsenal. The race over nuclear weapons is showing its results. America and Russia are finishing up arms control. China is vying to match America. India is trailing China, and Pakistan is last. Reality has a different name, Tellis. China is also watching India, but India is paying more attention to China. And rather than taking into account how India is actually getting ready, Pakistan is making preparations based on a fictitious assessment of its potential. The nuclear weapon is, in a sense, stabilizing. They are the cause of the absence of major wars in South Asia. But they do not put an end to little conflicts. And they can exploit the second of their horror. To protect the jihadists, Pakistan's military leaders have protected their nuclear arsenal. China may be persuaded to halt American involvement in the war on Taiwan by a copy of the Russian nuclear threat in Ukraine. Making the most of the use of politics and technology will determine South Asia's nuclear destiny. However, one should not anticipate the direction of China's nuclear reserves. China has also maintained the location of its nuclear weapons a closely guarded secret. However, a new spy satellite, artificial intelligence-like surveillance equipment will be hooded for privacy, according to American expert Tellis. Because of this, nearly all of India's nuclear stockpiles could be threatened by China. This will result in a defense. India has chosen the tactic of keeping its nuclear weapons in the sea in order to thwart the Chinese strike. In 2018, Arihant, his first nuclear-armed submarine, began patrolling. Another submarine sent is currently undergoing sea trials. 2 more nuclear submarines are still being built.